Welcome back to Archie Geek. Today I have a special presentation showing you my North American Super Nintendo working here in Germany. So I have Top Gear in there, one of my favorite games growing up. This is the Super Nintendo I actually had as a teenager in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And the most important thing when you want to bring a North American console over to Europe is to have the right power supply. And I personally recommend RetroGameSupply.com. This is not an ad for them, I'm just a fan because it's got my Super Nintendo working. They actually provide modern chargers for retro consoles. And it's just plug and play, I just plugged it in, it worked. So it's, they're based in France, so shipping may be a little bit depending on where you live, but they also have power supplies for the US, EU, Australia, I think Japan as well, and some other region. But it's been working perfectly. And of course, I love the Sony Trinitron we have right here, 29-inch model. But the other question you probably have is how do you get the video working well? And we found the best video quality we could get was, we're in a bit of a debate on this actually, because we have the Super Nintendo to SCART, which is a European AV signal, which is supposedly the highest quality you can get. And we also have the Super Nintendo to S-Video, which is the little, like the 2 video cables and the 2 audio cables as well. And eventually we settled on this, but one of the main reasons is that when we plugged the SCART cable in, it would always shift it back to widescreen, and I'd have to go to the remote, and I'd have to change find this and change it to the other resolution 4:3, and I was like, the aspect ratio, and I was like, oh, I don't want to do this every single time I put in a new game. So we stuck with S-Video, and it's been looking brilliant. I've been loving this here. Another thing, if you want to just have a console like this, well, if you want to have multiple players, a Super Multitap is convenient as well. You can plug in 5 controllers then, play 5-player games like NBA Jam Term Edition, Madden, things like that, Bomberman. And you can also have before I get started with other things, you can also play Super Game Boy. You just plug the Super Game Boy in there, and you can play games like Donkey Kong, which has 100 levels in full color. So that's a fun way to play Game Boy on your Super Nintendo. A lot of you watching this probably already know this, but there it is. It's a beautiful frame it has for this game. Because some Game Boy games are actually enhanced, so they have special modes for the Super Game Boy, like Donkey Kong. And Kirby Adventures 2, I think, is another such game. It has special features, especially designed for Super Game Boy. So you see this is in color, this isn't just some... But this is an original Game Boy cartridge that was plugged into the Super Game Boy. Another fun thing you can do is... I really enjoy this 901 cartridge you can get from China. You see it even has an SD card on the top here. So you can theoretically add games. I tried adding Top Gear 3000, I didn't have luck with that. But maybe with some configuration I can get it to work still. You plug this in, and suddenly you have access to 900 games. Just go to select game here. And boom, there's USA games, PAL, and Japan. And unfortunately I stuck it in my Mac to try it out, so I got all the stupid Mac folders, but I could delete those later, obviously. So like, say I feel like just playing, well, let's say F-Zero for example. Just go in here, I find F-Zero, see all the games listed here. Oh, passed it. Start. And then it erases the game that's currently in the cartridge and loads a new one in there. And this gives you access to tons and tons of games. There it is, F-Zero. So, I hope this helps you if you want to bring your North American, or if you want to get imported North American Super Nintendo and make it work in Europe, or the UK, or Japan. Well, I think Japan uses the same plugs, so that's not a problem. But anyway, thank you for joining me today, and have fun playing Super Nintendo in Europe. Okay. like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'll see you next time on RG Geek.